Hello everyone, it is Wednesday, January 8th, 2020. Of course, today was New Comic Book Day, and we're doing new comic book video right now, like I had stated at my end of the year video. I'm going to try to get these videos out the day of. There will be some weeks where I can and some weeks that I'm not going to be able to, depending on what time I go into work. So let's jump right into it. If you saw my video on Tuesday, there was a lot of really interesting titles that came out this week that I was looking forward to, and a lot of first appearances. So let's jump into it. First book, Marvel #1, Star. Her first solo story. Savage Avengers #9. Sorry about the glare there. The End, Miles Morales #1. Death of storyline, not part of the regular storyline, but then I guess I found out that Marvel is going to do a whole lot more of these The End storylines. So just another apparent money grab with some different storylines on the same characters. And then Marvel X #1, right there, really cool. Harley Quinn Poison Ivy #5. And then there were 2 additional B covers for that book. I only got the Harley Quinn cover right there. Here's one of those first appearances. Batman 86, the first appearance of Mr. Teeth. I read this story and I kind of like the look of the character. So here's that right there, number 86 regular cover. And the B cover. First appearance, Mr. Teeth. Young Justice #12. Of course, this is a Naomi, Naomi, Wonder Twins, and Young Justice team up. First time team up right here. So we'll see where they go with that. They usually, when DC gets a character like Naomi, they're probably going to try to really push this. So it is a first team up, and we'll just see where it goes from there. With the Black Label storyline, Daphne Byrne. I am really looking forward to this. I haven't read it. Kind of a Nosferatu-looking vampire right there. Excited about that. And this was the B cover for that right here. And a book that I'm looking forward to, and I was talking to somebody at the comic shop earlier and stated that this book here has BBC written all over it, you know, old English house with a dollhouse found in it. And of course, this is going to be the Dollhouse Family, cover A. And the Creepy Kid cover, which I love the Creepy Kid covers right there. And again, this just has the feel of a, you know, a TV series. Family moves into an old house, finds this haunted dollhouse, and, you know, craziness ensues. But that's what we had left for Marvel DC. Now we're going to jump into the main, you know, independent titles. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is number 11. And of course, this, let me get my notes, is the first appearance of a new vampire slayer called Kendra Young. That's her right there in the front. That's cover A. And a really nice cover B right there. Not a big Buffy fan, like I stated before. I like the movie, the original movie, and not so much about the TV shows and everything, but when you can get a new first appearance of a character, you probably want to jump on that. Next up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Power Rangers #2. This is Shredder, has a new costume and some new powers. Really nice cover right there. And again, whenever they have a new costume change or something like that, especially on a run that's popular like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know people are going to jump all over it. And then next up is, I'm sorry about that, for looking at my notes here. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is number 101. This is the first appearance of Mona Lisa, who was on the TV show. This is cover A. Cover B. And this was a 1 in 10 I picked up right there. I think that's the best looking cover of them all. Again, first appearance of a character called Mona Lisa. First time in the book, but they are usually in the, was in the animated series. Both of those are on my list. Again, this was on the list as well from Image, The Clock, #1. Really nice cover there. Vampire State Building number 3. I do enjoy this storyline. Aftershock, You Are Obsolete number 5. Devil's Due. I like Devil's Due. They've been coming out with some pretty decent stories, especially the last year. And this is number 3 of Boogly Heads. Just a really cool cover right there. I got this Archie cover only because it's a real nice James Dean homage from Rebel Without a Cause, and I am a big James Dean fan. This is Archie 1955, number 4 of 5 right there. Red Mother, number 1, second printing. Really, really cool cover, and this has recently been picked up for distribution, so we'll see what happens with that. I did like the first one right there, and of course, number 1, they had a regular and then a secret variant that was pretty much all red. Really cool Perillo cover, which I love. This is Vengeance of Vampirilla. This is number, what is it, 4? Really cool cover there. Dark Red from Aftershock number 9. Again, started off really good. A couple of the middle issues weren't so good. It's gotten really good since then. And again, this also got optioned, so we'll see what they do with that. Again, if you do it right and you don't make it campy like True Blood, you have the opportunity to have a really, really good run on television. Nice story, like a Netflix or something of that nature. So those are the new books we picked up this week. And I had mentioned in the last video about I'm going to try to buy more, probably not so much high-grade stuff if you can find it, because high-grade vintage is getting so hard to find. So I'm going to spend some money every week and try to buy what I consider good filler books that you're just going to need for inventory in a shop, because even though you want to have the highest grade you can find, if you can't find the high grade, instead of just not buying anything, go to the different grades, 4, 5, that VG to fine range right there. Or if it is a pre-code Golden Age book or an early Silver Age, you're looking at probably the 3 to 4, 5 range, which are affordable books that people are going to buy. So these are some of the ones I picked up this week. I got these from my friend Joe at Fire Force Comics, so thank you, Joe. This is Wonder Woman 180. This is Death of Steve Trevor, of course, and this is a VG 4.0. And again, everybody always talks about it. Mylar makes everything look good. These grades are accurate, even no matter how good they look on the camera. So there's that right there. Got these at really good prices too. This is World's Finest number 116 from 1961, 10 center, 5.5. Really nice triple threat right there, Batman, Robin, and Superman. So I was going to jump all over that because this is a nice eye appeal book that people will look at and say, I want that. Storyline that I like, I've talked about it on the videos in the past. I was able to pick up a couple of Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane. First one is number 49, 4.5 from 1964. There's that. And number 54, graded 5.0. Really nice book right there. I just like the way that creature looks right there. He looks really cool. So again, I like the Lois Lane and even Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, although Lois Lane sells a lot better because there's some really nice covers on the Lois Lane early books, so people seem to like that. And then we have a Batman number 188. First appearance of the Eraser, 1966. I graded this a 6.5. Really nice book there. Again, anything Batman, Amazing Spider-Man, people are always going to be looking for that stuff. Another really nice book I was grabbed to buy from 1964, Batman 165, graded a 6.5. Right there. Again, this is early 12-cent Batman, so a must. And again, you can never have enough of these in a shop, so I don't care if I have 20 of a book. If it's this type of book, this type of condition, at a price that I consider good, I'm jumping all over it. And then finally, this book here, this is a low grade. This is a 2.0. It has issues, but this is from 1945. Covers attached at the lower staple. I graded it 2.0. And this is Wilbur, number 6. And this is just a really cool cover. Again, anything pre-code like this, And then you can just kind of see him, you know, I'm still not sure I get this game, girls. Let's try it again. He's just trying to get himself a little lovin' right there, and it's working. Wilbur & Four Women. So you can get a book like this. I paid, you know, a really good price for it, as well as, you know, very affordable. So I'm going to buy these all the time. Regardless of condition, when you're dealing with pre-code, you just got to grab them, because how many shops do you go into that really have pre-code these days? So my goal is to have something that other shops might not have. And so this is just another example of a book. Might not be high grade, but it's got a really nice cover. It's got good eye appeal, even though, like I said, it is a 2.0. Things like this sell because they're just really fun books. So that's what we had for the books. If you like the video, if you watched the video on Tuesday with the, you know, my hot pick books for the Wednesday, I'm trying to get those out on Monday, but it's real hard for me on Monday, but I'll see what I can do. If you like those videos, you know, leave a comment about that. If you want to see something different on the videos, I know someone's asked about my business plan as it relates to my layout. I'm still, you know, I have ideas of what I want to do on my layout. But again, everything is fine-tuning over time. Every quarter you evaluate. And again, I'm not looking to rush to open up. I am looking to open up at the right moment when the market is going to sustain it, so I can be here for 25 years and not be here for 2 years and not be able to pay my bills. There's a big difference between being successful and smart and being reckless and out of business. So there is that. So that's pretty much all we have this week. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the viewers that I get. And I hope you like the video. But as always, if you don't, nothing I can do for you. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I'll see you real soon. Thank you very much.